In Chapter 1-6 of Radiant Dawn, Izuka stokes the fires of rebellion across Dayan, and we decide on a plan of attack. Mikaya uses her prophetic powers to look at the wiki page for the location of future maps, pinpointing Terran as a favorable target. Starting from this map, we manage to recruit the 3 green units that we had to defend in the previous chapter. The first is Toraneo, who is a general that is basically invincible in part 1, but after this map, he leaves and cannot be deployed for 23 chapters. And while this sounds like a bad joke, these huge availability gaps are extremely common. The second unit is Zahark, who is a swordmaster that is better than Edward in almost every way the moment that he joins. And the third is Jill, who is the only flying unit that Mikaya gets and is one of the better units in the Dawn Brigade. That said, later in the game, Zahark and Jill can betray the Dawn Brigade, but there's no reason that any rational player would ever allow that to happen. Fortunately, I'm a player that is not shackled by the constraints of only making good decisions. This map mainly features enemies approaching from multiple directions, as well as Pegasus Knights that spawn in from various parts of the map. Though at this point you're absolutely flooded with strong units like Soth, Volug, Toraneo, and Zahark, who can all clear the map very easily, and I let them do so because it's safer and faster that way. Generally in Radiant Dawn, lower level units can be trained more easily and quickly by using one of many degenerate grinding methods instead of actually using them in combat. On a completely unrelated note, this is the first map in the game that features enemy staff users. In Radiant Dawn, staffs can provide a passive healing effect to their user, meaning that enemy healers are a commonly occurring, environmentally friendly, and renewable source of free XP. And so, to support the cause of green energy, I leave a single healer alive so that Leonardo can repeatedly shoot him several hundred times for XP. Other units will quickly become too strong and be able to kill the healer in one round, but Leonardo manages to stay weak enough that this does not happen. After running through my stock of bronze bows and hitting the XP fall-off point, I managed to train Leonardo to level 17, and while many of his stats have improved considerably, he still only has 20 HP.